Pragg, congratulations on winning the St. Louis Rapid and Blitz. As you mentioned in your video, your best ever Rapid and Blitz performance, right?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it is. I don't remember having. I didn't win any like strong rapid and blitz event in last few years. So sort of like ever. Yeah, like this is like the best performance, best rapid and blitz performance that I've shown.
Yeah, and also like I've followed many Grand Chess Tour events, Rapid and Blitz, and it's very difficult to dominate, like be in the lead on every single day, like all 5 days.
Yeah. But also I don't think it was like domination or anything
Hmm.
because the fight was still there, like almost till the end, like till. If I lost to Javokhir, then it was still a lot of fight in the last game. So I think there were like some moments, a little bit here and there that went my way. But I think overall, I think I played quite well, and I managed to keep control in most games. So that's good.
Amazing. Let's look at a few games because I think those were the interesting moments in your games. I think it all began with this second round game with Levon Aronian after you drew with Dominguez. This is rapid. And in this position, Levon played this very ambitious move c5.
Yes.
Are you
And I'm still trying to figure out my zoom. This is
because I think it must be switching between you and my camera, right? You will have to pin my
yeah.
camera.
Wait, let me pin this. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Great.
Ah, yes.
So this c5
Uh,
move was a bit too over ambitious, and from this, when you took here, after that you got a great position.
yeah, I was surprised at C5. I was expecting some queen C7 or something, E4, E5. That looked like a logical way to play.
Right.
Computer shows like big advantage, but I wasn't sure what was happening during the game. Like it looked like a complicated position.
Mm.
Black's pieces are also like active, yeah. I still have to develop my C1 bishop, and I wasn't sure where it is going. There were always some A4, B4 things.
Right.
After C5 DC, it looked really good for me because I'm getting E4, E5 next.
This is very strong, e4, e5, and then even e6. And somehow I was watching this live on the St. Louis channel, and Levon has been in good shape. He won BL, and I thought he will create some mess, but you kept very good control. Actually, this was, I thought, the moment where it felt like you were in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, it could get tricky, but I think I had good time advantage in this
Yes.
game, so it helped me that I kind of managed to keep the control.
Yeah, and here you managed to win this game. So this was a great start. 3 out of 4, and then we went to this Fabi game. Actually, to me, it's still not clear how a move like Queen B2, a very little move, could suddenly give him a lost position. Did you feel it during the game?
No, I didn't. Uh, no, I didn't realize it was so much better for me at this point already. I was just trying to make the best moves, which I thought were best moves. So I didn't really assess the position too much here.
Right.
But actually, instead of Queen D3, this Knight G6 was cleanest.
Attacking
I
F4.
rejected it because of F5.
Right.
EF, GF, Rook F5, Rook G6, there is Rook H5, which is I kind of stopped it early and I just wins.
Amazing.
But okay, even then it's still tricky. Like if G file is open, it's not really given that instead of Rook G6 at the end, like you can play, I don't know, Rook G3 or something and maybe it's not, yeah, it's not great for white. But
Correct.
okay, there is still some hope here for a rapid game.
Mm. But when he played this knight d4, this was a very interesting decision by you because to assess that you are okay in this two pieces versus the rook is a very good call.
Yeah, I thought if I don't play it, I'm just basically suffering through the game. I mean, I think it's just bad. Yeah, like if I give him one tempo, then rook bc2, it looks so bad to me.
Correct.
Um, yeah, so I thought I had to go for it. Like I had to foresee this when I went for knight c6. I already saw it, so I
And then, of course, the game was wild, but knight c5 and you found rook b8 and then you were winning.
yeah, I could have made it easier, but okay, the
You could
finish
have
was good.
taken rook takes f3 instead of knight e5, but okay. I mean, you were
Yeah,
never in
I just didn't see it.
this move here. Next move, but okay, this was a great. So day one ended with 2 wins and 1 draw, 5 out of 6. Then we go to the most interesting game on day two against Sindarov. I I think you were pretty certain that you would be better here, right? With white pieces trapped in the opening.
Yeah, I mean, it should be, yeah, if
Yeah.
you're getting a piece without much compensation. I mean, it looks like there's not much compensation, but managed to create practical chances. Like it was not easy at all.
Like he got 2 pawns here, but somehow it seems like he's getting a6, b5, and his pieces are all pretty good. Like the bishop is good, knight could come in.
Yeah, my pieces. I mean, I still need to develop the knight on g1 and get the rook, which will take few moves. But even after getting that, my pieces are not really in a good square. Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean that's what happened in the game. It's not really the moves are much easier to play with black.
Right, and I think you made a good practical choice to agree to a draw, because sometimes you feel like, oh, I have an opening edge, and you push, and it can go the other way.
Yeah, I thought this was a good one. Like I could have pushed, and I mean I feel at this point it's practically not really like I could go rook d3, but I think some rook a7 or rook e7 doubling on the e file. I mean, I don't see why black should be so much worse because my pieces are not really like I can't
Doing
really
much.
attack any of his
Correct.
weakness, and he
Right.
can just start pushing a5, a4 before. So
Yeah, this was a
yeah, I
good
felt
call.
I mean, it's fine to take a draw.
Actually, the funny thing is, Sindarov throughout the tournament was like always 1.5 point behind you, like almost from day one. So he was
Yeah,
also playing quite well.
yeah, he was playing really well in this tournament.
Right. Then going to the next game, I think this one was great opening prep. Bishop d2 and queen c1 with this idea of bishop e1 h4. I don't know if you played it over the board or was it opening prep.
Did it look like opening prep?
No, I mean your time says you had taken 8 minutes, but it's such a good idea actually.
No, no, no. I mean, I didn't know this at all.
Wow.
Like, I didn't check this line.
I actually made a note that next time I should play this, because I've seen bd2 bishop e1, but this queen c1 move to defend e3 and then do it is very rare.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, otherwise I can't give up g3 for free.
True, exactly. But and then you got a nice position somehow because he didn't take cb3 here. He went bishop c7.
But I think it's just practically like so tricky for black.
Yeah,
And at this point, I also had like some 8 minute advantage or something. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Like it looks really dangerous. I mean, at some point I can just open e4, and you never know. These things can just like it can just be over in 2 moves. So
correct. His king is too weak. And here you got e4, and he then tried to sacrifice an exchange, but it was not enough. Like this was.
yeah, I thought I played a really good game, and at some point I managed to I managed to mess it up, and
Did you
yeah, we
mess
got to
up
some
this
crazy.
one? Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I thought queen d6 and it's resigns. I basically missed queen e3. Otherwise, queen e4 is just over.
Because there is check
Yeah, I
here.
just forgot about queen e3. Then still it has to be over, but yeah, I had to go. It was a long game, but okay, I
Correct.
managed.
Right, but you won it. And then uh, this one was a very tough one on day 3. So like day 2 ended, day 3 began, you were leading, you were dominating like this phase, and then with Jorden, it was a very tough loss actually. This didn't happen, I was just analyzing, but like you played your French, which is your go-to weapon in this tournament, and somehow he came very well prepared and won. Yeah, this was tough.
Yeah, I mean, this was immediately after I played against Vincent, so it was a long game, and there was not much time. Maybe like, I mean, maybe like 10, 15 minutes was there. Um, I had a feeling not to play the French against Jordan,
Yes,
and because I played against Anish already in the first game of the day,
yes,
and I had a
similar
feeling
line.
not to do it, and then I thought, okay, I mean, I've checked it, like it's not a problem. I should just trust my prep and play, and then okay, I mean, I just got blown away by prep. Like there is nothing. Um, I mean, there was nothing I like. I don't think he. I think he knew even this that
He
this is
knew
just
this
bad.
point. What is the move that kind of took you out of your prep? Was it H4?
No, I think I knew H4, but I don't know. Like I kind of like
Hmm,
forgot somewhere here.
correct. And maybe I don't think you missed knight A4, but you misassessed, yeah, this position.
Yeah, I saw A3. I thought E5 is counterplay for some reason. I just like I didn't realize Queen C5 was just too strong.
Hmm. And he played very well. I think in this game he did
Yeah,
well.
okay. This at this point is just over.
Right. And so you ended the day with a loss, but still kept your lead. How was your mood after the rapid ended? You were on 12 points. Sindarov was on 11.
Yeah, I was also winning against Wesley. I thought that was also a good game which I missed. So I mean, still felt like I could have got bit more points. Like I mean, this game I just didn't fight. Like there was nothing. I mean, it was not like I got outplayed or something. It's just I lost from the opening. Um, so like I felt I could have maybe pushed for a bit more, but still, I mean, leading. Um, finishing. I mean, if you see like a rapid as a separate thing, like winning the rapid portion
Hmm.
is great. You can't really like complain too much about it.
Correct. And so then 18 rounds of blitz. And okay, you started off with a win against Vincent. A good start there. And there were many good games, but I found this game to be very interesting. Like let's say you're playing with Dominguez. Here you have a 40-second edge. The moves that you played, kind of like first h6, then king h7, then rook c7, then rook c6, kind of.
No, this rook c6 and all was just not needed. Yeah, I saw knight d7, I can win the piece, but I thought like if nothing is moving, like for a second I thought some queen d5, queen f5 could come or something.
Hmm,
I mean, which is of course it's fine. Like the worst case, there are like many ways to play. Like knight c5 is there. I think even rook c5 at least there.
right.
Uh, so yeah, anything is possible. But like for a second I got panicked and I thought I'll go rook c6, and then I got back rook c7 and then anyway went for the same idea,
I thought you
which
were
is fine.
like trying to bleed him down on time, like in some sense, because he has so little time and he blundered like here 96.
Yeah, queen d5 still needed to show some technique, I think. Okay.
Right. Okay, and then you had your draw with Sindarov. I think this is the game which might have convinced you that okay, because you were like this move you missed, yeah, rook c6.
No, I immediately saw after I played rook b6. It's just yeah, it's quite bad to miss this. But
Because this game, once you reach the pawn endgame, it's also funny that you and Javokhir played interesting pawn endgames in two blitz games.
yeah,
King d7, c5, c6, and h6 was a good try, but he could just take here and win. Yes, c7.
yeah. The thing is, I for some reason I thought f4 c7 king d7. He has to spend one tempo on king f7 or something. which
Right.
is a draw. But he can just go e6,
E6.
e7.
Exactly. If king f7, it's a draw.
Yeah. This is what I assumed when I went h6. It's not like I thought it's a draw, but I thought that this is like the only try I have.
Uh, I mean, you are not even close to queening.
Yeah.
But somehow he also got a bit. It was 6 seconds, difficult to calculate for him. He came back and you made a draw.
Yeah, it can also just be lost, yeah. Like king g6, some pawn suddenly queens, then it's just lost. So
So
I
this,
also probably thought king f4 next move is getting h5 or something.
right, h5, g5 and winning this pawn, but you had it covered. Nice. So this was a very important hold against Javokhir. Otherwise, he would have surpassed you in the standings.
No, he was no. I think it'd still be like half a point behind.
Ah, okay. At that point also, he was 1.5 points. Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was.
That point also it was 1.5.
And against Awonder Liang, this game, you had such good decision. I mean, your decision of giving two rooks was so good. I saw that you were thinking knight f5, whether to play or not, and then you went for it. You gave up your two rooks for the queen and got knight d8, knight
Yeah,
e6.
intuitively I felt that this should be good for me, like giving up the queens. With queen and knight, it can be like really good, but still I had to like decide on it. And this game was just so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, not winning is fine, but also not making the draw. It's just
Because you had so
uh,
many, like you can just draw any point. Check, check, check.
yeah. That's what I mean. This is what I was. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid in this tournament.
Mm.
Like not to lose games like this. Um, but yeah, at least it was just one game, and I didn't do anything more like this.
Right. And then I think your game with Anish was wonderful. Uh, this setup with b3, bishop b2, e3, g3 was something that you played, and I really loved how you were maneuvering your rook first from e1 to e2, and then okay, here it didn't happen, but e1, e2, d3, rook c2 was very cool. This entire opening system,
Yeah, this is like Vincent's line, pet line.
right?
So he's played a lot of these ideas.
And do you think it's sometimes a good idea in these rapid and blitz events to have like one opening and play it so that you save time in the opening?
I don't know. I mean, at the end
Depends.
of the day, you have to play well. Like that is, I don't think it matters so much. Like Magnus usually just jumps around with openings.
Mm.
But I don't know if it's like he plans it before, I mean, before the day or just before the games. I don't know how it works, but and generally I try to have a plan.
Right.
I mean, it's better for me if I know that what I'm going to play against specific opponents. So
Mm. And this position with Wesley where you agreed for a draw, did you feel like rook e8 is trouble?
no, I didn't see. I, I mean, I saw rook eight as a move, but I didn't realize that take next move queen c6 and it's over. Yeah.
Mm.
And I didn't realize the pawn game is just lost,
Right.
not in time.
So he
But
agreed
okay, he
to
was
it.
also getting low on time, and I was actually thinking that maybe if I get a4 for a move, then it's already like black can take over. Yeah.
True. True.
So it's not really like I mean, I also have my counter.
Mm. And then this nice win with Jordan where he played f5 and very nice little tactic.
Yeah, it's not good that I took 20 seconds for this. I spotted it immediately in like 1 second. Yeah, the next second he played, but still I was just making sure I didn't want to. I had time. Like I didn't want to like. There's nothing to calculate. Knight d4, queen d4 is check. So,
Correct.
uh, but still I was just making sure.
But this win was very critical because it was round 14, and then the final, I think the big one. This I think was my favorite moment of this entire tournament, where you have 4 seconds, Javokhir has 7, you are 1.5 point ahead. If he beats you, penultimate round, last round only half a point lead, and you take this. I don't know how easy was this endgame to hold for you?
No, the thing is, if I could have spent like 1 or 2 seconds of move earlier, I could have played King E4 and it's just a easier draw. Like Rook E3.
Ah, you mean not here?
No, later.
Ah, later.
When the rooks were traded.
Oh, this move,
Yeah,
King
instead of King
E4.
E3, King E4, yeah.
Oh.
King
Ah, will
D6,
you
King
go?
D4.
You don't take the. Okay, this is too tough, right? With less time.
Yeah, it's like you instinctively just take on E3, but if I had like just few more seconds, maybe I could have like paused and King E4 is just over. Like, there's nothing to calculate.
I think then you wouldn't have gotten this very instructive, distant opposition, which we all read in books, but never happens most of the times in practical games. But here it
Yeah,
happened.
maybe a new example for kids to see.
Yeah, if ever a update of Doritsky's endgame manual or something happens, then this position should be added because King C2, you have to play King G2. You can't go King E2. It's lost.
Yeah, the thing is, I wasn't sure if I give up the opposition, if it's lost or not, because I didn't have time to calculate all that.
Right.
But it felt so like how to say so principled to keep the opposition. Yeah? Like it's just classical knowledge, I think.
I think this is a great example of why endgame should be studied. It's not like you can calculate, but when such moments come with less time, you can play it on feel, like your past knowledge.
Yeah, I think so. Like if you're, I mean, if you're well versed with it, then it's much easier.
Amazing. This was such a good thing, and with this win, you won the event. Um, Pragg, two back-to-back wins, sort of back-to-back like Norway chess and this. So very strong. One classical, one rapid and blitz. Yeah, two amazing tournament victories.
Yeah, that feels like long back already. I mean, to me, even this like from the rapid event to blitz, it feels like
Hmm.
long days. Like last 2 days, it was, yeah, I felt it was, I mean, it was taking a lot of effort and energy from me. Like last 2 days of blitz.
Right.
Okay, it was worth it. So,
But yeah, I mean, and you also have another tournament that is coming up, which is the Sinkfield Cup. But you have 2 days in between, right? To just relax and get back. I think 10th is the first round.
yeah, F3.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if it's usually the case. Like, I don't think there's 3 days. It's good. I
Yeah.
think after such a event, I think we all need rest days to come fresh.
Also, St. Louis is a beautiful place. You can kind of, there's a park nearby. It's a huge park. You can walk around and stuff.
Yeah, I mean there are places to go around.
Right. And just so that I have one uh, photo of yours which was posted today, which is very nice. This is you looking out of the window by this is by John, and this was after you
I-
won the event.
I'm wondering if this is after I won or after I lost to Awonder.
No, this is after you won the tournament. I think you are
I
looking
think
that which restaurant is open for tonight to eat.
no, only 2 times I looked out the at the I mean out from the windows when I lost and like when I won the tournament. So
This one is after you won. And one thing which I wanted to just put is this post was made by Ramesh sir on Instagram, and maybe this was before the event, right? Like training.
um yeah, I mean yeah, it is. We were there for a few days
Hmm.
for training. I think I mean for me like these group trainings are always fun. So like it's not usually like a training. Yeah, it's more like I mean it's training of course. Of course they're like looking at chess, but still it's a lot of fun when you look at as a group.
I think it's a reminder to all the youngsters out there that they get inspired by this picture, but actually they should be getting inspired by this picture, which is that you should enjoy working on chess.
No, but I think the impressive part is that Pranesh is there in the picture.
Yeah.
I think this is like the next day after Chennai.
After Chennai GM. Oh, he finished the
Yeah.
tournament. He beat like Gukesh there and all, and then he comes here and practicing. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So I mean, I was just chilling at home and
But
training, so it's nothing.
amazing. And Pragg, final question. You are there with Vaishali. She is also going to play now in the Canes Cup that will start. So that's also an amazing event. How was it having her by the side? Was she helping you with your tournament? Because her tournament hadn't begun yet.
Yeah, it's great to have. I mean, I have someone from the family here, and it's great to have her because she also understands like I mean the mistakes I make. It's much easier to talk about chess, and um, yeah, it's nice to have her here, um, and she's also going to play in the Cairns Cup, so I think also like for jet lag and all, it was much easier for her to come early
Yes.
and also helped. I mean, it also helps to have I mean someone with you that you can um, you can connect easily.
Amazing. Well, Pragg, it was a pleasure following your event of the St. Louis Rapid and Blitz and wish you all the best for the Sinkfield Cup, which will be very, very exciting. So, good luck.
Thank you.